I care about my body, so I'm acting on it. Day 68 of walking for an hour around different neighborhoods in the city of Chicago, and today we in Riverdale. So Riverdale is actually a community area in the city of Chicago, and then there's the village of Riverdale outside of Chicago in Cook County. As I was doing my walk, I didn't even know that there was a difference, so I low-key walked in the city Riverdale and the village Riverdale in this video. The first non-native residents settled along the banks of the Little Calumet River in 1836. This area was referred to as Wildwood and used for farming. One thing I love about fall is the orange and brownish colors, because those are my colors, and the fall/spooky season Halloween decor. That's been one of my favorite things on my walks as the seasons have changed, seeing how people get creative and unique with the decor that they decide to put out. This land was later acquired by Colonel James H. Bowen, who was instrumental in the construction of the Calsad Canal, which connects the Calumet and Illinois rivers. These are beautiful, vibrant street murals that just really bring art to life. After losing his home in the Great Chicago Fire, he moved to Wildwood and made it a luxurious summer home for Chicago's elite to gather in the 1870s. And don't this just feel so much like fall, actually catching the leaves falling? George Dalton was also an early settler in the area. He operated a chain ferry across the river. The ferry was then replaced with the Dalton Toll Bridge from 1842 to 1856. In 1849, the Dalton family leased 50 acres of farmland on the north bank of the Calumet River to John Tunn. And once I cross this bridge, I'm gonna be in the village of Riverdale. John Tunn was a Dutch immigrant who was one of the founding fathers of the Roseland settlement. Look at this view, y'all. I was at peace just standing here. He was also an abolitionist who operated a station on the Underground Railroad from this farmland until the beginning of the Civil War. In 1852, the Illinois Central Railroad opened a station on 115th. I captured this because there were 2 garbage women on the truck, which is unusual to see. And I wonder when they put this sign up, like, did the population stop growing or do they update it annually? How does that work? In 1880, George Pullman began constructing his model city just north of 115th. Most of Riverdale's land was used or zoned for manufacturing or industrial purposes. Pullman Land Association controls significant acreage along Lake Calumet. Riverdale was home to the Pullman Farm and Pullman Brickyards. Its largest industry began as the Calumet Paint Company and was later bought out by Sherman Williams. Y'all, I have never seen a squirrel put his hand on his back and turn around. Like, he did it twice. And I'm like, oh, okay. Got to stay clean out here. And I told y'all about the sparrows. Y'all never see one without the other. They eventually turned into one of America's largest paint factories. Due to the large industry, Riverdale was a place where far more people worked than actually lived until World War II. In 1945, Chicago Housing Authority started a massive effort to build low-cost housing for veterans that were returning home. It established Augell Gardens, Murray Homes, and Pacesetters. Decline in industry has caused Riverdale to lose both population and jobs. And if you didn't know, Pope Leo XIV spent part of his childhood here. I enjoyed this walk, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.